Charlotte Motor Speedway. What an absolute classic. I love this track. This is where my first win happened. Um, oh, and I'm quick chatting a million times. That's funny. Let's get some qualifying done here. Actually, do we want to qualify? Oh, we totally want to qualify. I'm actually fairly optimistic. We've been on a pretty generational iRating gain on the oval side of things. Not as much luck with the road side, but that's just because I'm a little less experienced, have a little less laps under my belt when it comes to the road side of things. But we are going to queue up for this lovely Xfinity race. And I just realized I don't have Trading Paints launched, but we'll get that fixed before the end of this. Let's see if we can do good. No idea how we are going to stack up compared to the rest of the crowd. One thing I do know is that tires, as always, are going to be a big thing. So we're going to try and save our stuff and run fast. Remember to use our brake on entry, but only a little bit. Just like between 1 and 5% is probably enough to save our stuff here. Things will always get sketchy through this tri-oval, or quad oval, I guess was what the proper term would be, since there's 2 corners or whatever. I don't know. We're doing better this run on the second lap. You'd think we wouldn't, but whatever. Interesting stuff. And right now we are qualified last, so hopefully we can do a little bit better than that. But we're literally 6/10 faster this time. Oh my gosh, what are we doing? Why did I get a 2x here? What is spamming that? I wonder if, hold on, I'm gonna go to my keyboard here. I bet I don't want to get like banned or something. I think I set something on my keyboard. I'm gonna get, oh my gosh, that probably sounded so goofy. Okay, I had set my Xbox controller on the thing, so now everyone thinks we're a loon for quick chatting 4 million times. Oh, that is my bad. We're back though. We qualified 11th place. Very interesting stuff. Alright, I just realized that I had actually scheduled a video to come out incorrectly. There was supposed to be one on the 29th, which is the day I'm recording this, and I accidentally scheduled it for the 30th, so maybe we'll throw this one up first, and then that one can come out tomorrow. That was supposed to be the final sort of time-wasting video before the season or the week reset and all the new tracks were going to come out. Yeah, little goofy, my bad. So we'll sort that out. We'll get stuff uploaded and things will all be fine and dandy. Let's see where we stack up fully and get some sort of idea. We are a second behind. Interesting. Well, if we're so far behind, let's go take a look at how he's faster than us. We have 30 seconds to do that. Where is Christian? Boom. Give me your lap. Huh. Maybe Far Chase. Where are you braking? You are braking. Ooh, you're getting loose, actually. I think it's going to kick us out here before we actually get a chance to take a look. but he brakes very deep. Okay. I wonder if he's going to run that time in the race. But he's like practically halfway through turn 1 by the time he's letting off. Which maybe it won't affect things. Maybe it will. Who knows? Let's grid up. I think I'm going to take it easy rather than go too crazy here. And hold on, you're going to have to bear with me for a moment as I need to turn on trading paints. Bang, and we should see everything load in real quick. A little nervous for this one, as we are the 14 car, so not too low on the rung, but also not really high either, which means you know, there's going to be people behind us who are obviously going to be faster, who have been unlucky, and there's going to be people in front of us. So there's, I don't know, it's just going to be, it's going to be interesting to see where we place here. Yeah. Whew. Unrelated note. I got to try the new Kirby Air Ride game. And I gotta say, it does not live up to the original, which is unfortunate. I was kind of hoping that it would. The city trial mode feels... I mean, the old city trial mode definitely felt just like you were kind of throwing bullshit at the wall, and eventually, you know, you play a fun mini game afterward. But this one, like, the amount of stats that you acquire is like literally 10 times the amount that it feels like you acquire in the old one. I mean, it just absolutely showers you, and it's awesome because it makes you feel like a god. And when you craft this car that kind of warp through space-time and tear a rift in reality as it rips across the racetrack, but the actual... I mean, it just happens every single time, you know, so... It's not as interesting after you sort of get a feel for how to make a car busted. And then on top of that, you know, there's the RNG of the minigames, which is, I think, is more fun when the cars are less busted, because it makes them more closer together. Like, if you get a good car on a drag race, you kind of just win, versus, you know, the same car on the flight, you just get rocked. But I'll shut up, pace car's off. We're going to take it easy off of the start here. No reason to go crazy right out of the gate. We're going to run it like it's going to go green the whole time. Obviously, it's not going to, although we will hope. We are going to go past this guy, though. And we are just going to cement ourselves where we're at, because we actually do gain I rating here, so I'm fine finishing anywhere higher than this. They are wrecking, and we're going to turn someone because we didn't check up. Kind of on me, but I mean, we got a 2x, not a 4x. I wonder if that's a change. I think it might have been because he was already spinning out by the time. I'm not sure why, but we have to let the 13 by. That's unfortunate. We totally just killed someone. But we need to let him by. Ay, ay, ay. The 13 needs to go forward. I don't think they realize that. Alright, we're all jumbled. We don't have damage, so we're going to stay out. I do feel bad. I want to apologize in chat, maybe. As long as we don't get too many more incidents, other than that, we should be able to stay relatively okay on that safety rating. I mean, it's only lap 2, so there's really no need to be going crazy like that. I don't know why they were sending it 3 wide on the outside. Or into turns 3 and 4. But it's whatever. We dodged it. Do feel bad. But there's not much we can do about it now, so we're going to have to put our head down and hope we don't get retaliation wrecked. I wouldn't blame him, because it would feel a little bad, but I think I see him back there. I don't think he got too bad of a deal out of that. So that's nice. Anywho, pretty much no one went out. Obviously, no one's gonna go out. There's 0 laps on the tires. We made it 3/4 around. So, yeah, we'll be chilling there. We are in actually a pretty decent spot after that wreck. I'm wondering if maybe people will settle down or if it's just gonna get even more antsy all the way till the end. We're gonna hope that no one gets too crazy on these restarts, because it's just, when you get into a caution fest, it's just not enjoyable to watch, it's not enjoyable to run, and it's not enjoyable to, I don't know, just all around. There are losers everywhere when it gets into a caution fest, so hopefully we can all keep it green here.
1 lap to green. You'll be lining up.
Obviously, you know, things are going to happen, but maybe everyone will have had their fill. We do have, I believe, 2 sets of tires for this race. So, if it comes to it, potentially we could go in just to stay at the back and, you know, have some fresh tires for a potential green flag run. But probably not worth it at this point. Maybe around lap 12 we could consider it. But yeah, we probably should have been doing the open. This car tends to be a lot better running the open on the intermediate tracks than on the short tracks. So we could probably get away with not having a setup for it, you know. But the guy we hit is behind us, so hopefully he is nice to us.
Get ready, going green.
He's the 3 car. And the pace car's off. Let's watch this leader here. We're waiting a real long time there.
You're in the top 10.
We get a good start. We're about as good as everyone behind us, at least.
Still there. Clear high. The car in P25 just at the fastest lap. 2.183.
We're clear high. We can go anywhere we want, and they're wrecking behind us. Let's just check up now. All right, we are still running after that. That is kind of unbelievable. He absolutely died. I don't know if he spun out or he got turned. He just disconnected. That is so unfortunate. I really thought we were going to get something. But that's whatever. We're going to put our head down and go now, because there's a... We're all strung out single file at this point. I'm going to try to run bottom and save tire, but I don't know how well that's going to go. We do seem to be maybe pushing a little hard. I think this guy wants to go around us on the outside. I'll absolutely allow that.
Outside is clear.
I wonder if we'll end up catching people. Oh boy, we do not want to be hitting that outside wall. Hopefully we don't have damage. Got a 0x for it though, so Car behind seems like he wants by. We'll think about it. Ooh, the 11 and the 3 are getting into each other. I don't like that one bit. And the 3 or the 11's gonna back off.
Still there, hold your line. Clear.
It's like the 16 wants around us as well, or the 19, I mean. We're gonna try and hold on to as many spots as we can here. People do seem to be much faster than us. But I also would love to save, so... I think I can already tell that saving has done us work. It seems like as long as we stop hitting that outside wall, we are getting good exits and we're...
Car outside.
Oh boy, he's really entering in. 19's really making me nervous. That was right on our bumper, but he kept it there, and hey, I mean, he's cleaner than us right now. We have one casualty on our hands. Well, I mean, he's still in the race. He's right in front of us, but maybe that's the real reason it didn't give us a 4X. It was a light enough tap. Man, everyone is absolutely cooking in front of us. And they're getting amazing exits too. I wonder if we can even... Are we even able to run that time? I don't know. If this is where we end up finishing, though, I'm totally cool with that. The field's close enough that we actually still gain I rating. Okay, we need to potentially... We need to either move our corner up or slow down further. And I don't know if I want to move our corner up. 1 and 2 feels amazing, though. So we're gonna keep doing what we're doing in 1 and 2. I think we need to be on the brakes more to get the car rotated better. Oh boy. Yeah, we're falling off. Okay, let's enter in just a little bit so that he doesn't get any ideas, and then run the cut down line so we get a better exit. And then let's make it clear we're running bottom. He enters in real bad there, but we entered deep so that we didn't get rear-ended. Or, yeah, you know what I mean. We both did the same thing, but he did it a little more. Alright, we're gonna run bottom. I don't know, everyone in front of us is making that midline work. Let's test it out. You know what we should actually start doing? Diamond the cutback line. Let's run it. It just feels like that might be the only way we can get the car to feel good out of 3 and 4. Cars battling ahead. This is good for us. We can maybe pick up some spots. So let's enter in high here on the brakes. Get on that throttle and turn down. Oh yeah, that feels way better. And it gained us some time here. We're getting good exits though. Seems like the 19 might be fighting to try and keep up. We are going to keep running that turn down line. And we are catching the 3. I think the 3 might have burned up his stuff fighting with the 21. We are almost getting tapped by the 19. I think they're using us as the brake marker. Which, I mean, fair enough. You're getting great exits here.
The leader is running 31.748.
Let's see if we can do something. I'm not sure if we want to be on the outside here.
Car outside. Clear up.
We'll get alongside him here, though. And we do want to be under him on 1 and 2.
Stay low.
Might have to take a
High side.
tactical 1x, but we avoided it. And we're around. Let's see if the 19 makes a move on him. He was going to. Alright, we need to run a better cutback line there, but we were kind of... I feel like we always push in wider just to avoid having the 19 put their car in places we don't want. Alright, there we have a good gap though. Yeah, if we do that, we'll put major distance on them. It's all just about slowing the car down. We can let him enter in deep because he'll always push further up the track than we will if we actually slow the car down. And once he sees it happen enough times, oh, little wall tap there. Let's see if we can catch up to 8th here. There's also that pack up there of 3. We could potentially be as high as 5th at the end of this if all 3 of them wreck out battling each other. It's a little bit of wishful thinking.
Okay.
We are halfway in the race. Thank you, spotter. Let's see if we can get something done. I think we are gaining at least to the 21 here. He seems like he's clipping the apron and hitting the wall, just getting a little out of shape here and there. Driving on the absolute edge. Yeah, we'll get some good draft here.
The leader did up
32. That's interesting. What are we doing? We're doing 32s. We are on pace with the leader. That makes me feel pretty good. Alright, we have a chance to make a move here. I think we're going to wait till 1 and 2, though, because we can definitely get a comparable exit to him here. He has an interesting line through there. He exits wide, which does let him get off the corner pretty good. I think he's just going to let us by here, though. Sorta. Interesting. I wonder if running high off of that might be the move, actually. He seems to know something we don't. Low is definitely the best here, in my opinion. Well, the best when we don't absolutely blow ourselves up. Oh, 21's getting loose. Let's see if we can make something happen.
Car inside. Stay high with the car on the low side. Clear inside.
That was a nice cutback line. That's huge. Oh, and there's a massive gap to the cars behind now.
Wrecking on the back stretch.
Oh, and one of them's wrecking. He's going back up track.
Yellow flag is out.
That's
Line up,
unfortunate.
single file. Wrecking in turn.
I was kind of hoping it was going to go green the whole way.
Start 10. Car.
We have the potential to lose a lot of spots at this point. It's also sad to see another competitor hit the wall and die. But it is what it is. We'll make do with what we're given. And we are absolutely going in for tires. There's no question about it. So let's get right up behind the 10 here so we can try and maximize this pit stop and gain a couple spots. Although, as it is, we can lose up to 5 spots and still be going double green, probably. I had to feel 2x is... We're pretty high in A-class, so 2x might already be enough where we're going to go red on safety rating. But we can lose 5 spots, and we'll still gain as little as 9 I rating in 13th. So I'm not too worried about it. We can definitely go or afford to lose, I mean. We're going to get down, not too worried about it being
10,
unrealistic. It is a game after all.
5,
And we're just trying to
3,
not...
2, 1. Right here.
Alright. Ooh, that was a little scary. I thought we were a bit too far forward there for a sec. But it's alright. We just need to get away cleanly here.
Go, go, go!
And we will.
You
Now
only
where
have
does that
one
leave
tire
us?
depth remaining. They want you in single file. Pass up 10. Car.
Seems like we might have moved up a couple spots. But we'll have to wait for this relative to update. The track map's saying we moved up 2 whole places. So that's a pretty damn good pit stop there. And if we can hang on, it'll be big money. Oh boy, I'm getting kind of nervous. I usually don't. But this is kind of my one chance to have a good race tonight. As I've already got commitments later, and I would really like to get a video up today since I scheduled the other one a little wrong. So it would be pretty awesome if we could have a good finish.
Line up on the outside.
Outside start, you know that's not the where we want to be, but it's not a problem for us. We can make it stick on the outside. Although, I mean, if you can make it stick on the inside on that restart, you just gain much more. That being said, though, we'll just sit behind the car in front of us. As long as they get a good start, we won't look for any positions here. We just want to slot into single file as soon as we possibly can, because saving that tire is going to be... Well, there's only 20 laps. There's only 14 laps left. Maybe we actually don't care about saving tire at this point. I'm thinking potentially, yes, let's switch strategies to running as fast as we possibly can without, within reason, of course.
About to go green. Stay focused.
Still, like, drive a normal, reasonable
The
line,
pace car
but...
is in.
Alright, pace car's off. Let's watch this leader. He's
Green,
going.
green. The lead consider 33.614. Car inside. Stay high with the car on the low side. Still inside.
We're actually getting a great drive on this outside.
Still there. Hold your line.
We're gonna run top. Oh, and they're wrecking, so let's
Line up, single file.
slow down here so we don't burn too much of our stuff. That was a pretty good restart. Holy. That outside line, maybe that's exactly where I want to be. And if we keep doing this, we might be in prime position to take home a podium. Well, alright. That's boosted my confidence a little bit, especially in our ability to get good starts. It's kind of good that was it the 17 who he moved down for us and just kind of, it was the 18 who moved down for us actually, and just kind of gave us a free pass straight to the front. So awesome stuff there.
Pit road's open.
Always got to take those opportunities when you see it. Track position tends to be pretty important as these laps wane down. And we definitely don't want to be stuck at the back. And really, if you think about it, the more people there are behind you, the less people there are to wreck in front of you, especially as people get more antsy. Number 7, faking the pits. We all knew he was going to go in for sure, for sure. And, alright, let's try and see if we can maybe even gain a little bit more on this
Pit
restart.
road is closed right now.
We got one more lap till we form up. That's fine. And so we have some time to kill. As these pace laps are always so long, it feels like. Hope everyone's Christmas was good. New Year's coming up. New Year, new me. This actually was originally going to be my New Year's resolution to start this channel and actually stick with it for a while, but I figured, you know, why put it on some arbitrary goal, arbitrary event, you know, to just start it? You know, why don't we just do it, you know? It's one of those things where you don't have to wait to get a jump on it. And the earlier we can start making some progress, the earlier we can, I don't know, interact with the community once we have a lovely few people who want to race with us. That's actually something I would love to do in the future, potentially, is cram as many people as we possibly can onto, like, Daytona, Talladega. Like, I'm talking 60 car fields if we could. And run the destruction there, you know? But,
One lap to green.
you know,
Line
that
up on the
requires
outside.
having 60 friends willing to participate, and that's not something we have, so. But I digress. Whew, it's gonna be tough competition here to get past everyone. Not too sure if we can really get it done, but I'm gonna give it my damn best shot. We are absolutely in prime position here, I think, to make this spot, or to make this work on the outside. And I'm hoping that 10 laps is not enough for tires to matter at all, and we can just absolutely go crazy on that right front if we so need to. Let's get shifted into second here. Let's also make sure to not miss shift on the restart. Had it happen before, especially when the nerves are getting to me. And we don't want to cause a big pileup. So let's focus. Let's lock in.
Get ready, going green.
Pace car is about to go off. Let's watch this leader here.
Pace car is off, be ready.
Get right on the 7. Actually, we'll leave it just a little bit of space. He's going. We're going.
Fourth position. Got 10 laps to go.
We're gonna go bottom because I think we can. Perfect. Getting amazing runs here. These guys are all gonna run. Oh, interesting. Alright, let's get this draft. We want to catch up. We want to be part of the mix. Everyone absolutely running full tilt here.
The leader is running 32.989.
Oh, they're getting away from me, and I don't know how. We had to lift a little there. I was afraid we were going to hit the wall. But we are absolutely flying around these turns. Entering in very deep. Let's get right on that bottom. It just feels better. Oh, he's going to get a good. We're going to throw a block. He's going to push us. I appreciate you. He's going to get a really good exit, though. Oh, he's going to tap the wall, actually. That's going to nullify some of his speed. And they're wrecking. Ooh, baby. Fastest lap of the session. We're going to have to let this pace car by. Oh my gosh. Was that exciting? I hope it was. Some flaming in the chat going on as to the driving style. I didn't see what happened. Maybe you guys did in that rear view. But, oh boy. We are getting antsy on this restart. I mean, that, oh geez, this pace car is really slow. But that 17, he knows how to run. He was absolutely cooking. He was right with us the whole time. And we were, these three guys in front of us, I'm not really sure how they're running so fast. I mean, they were just getting crazy exits. I think they don't enter quite as hard as we were. And I think they just sort of focus on the exit, but sort of a slow in, fast out, maybe. But, dang. That's going to be absolutely nerve-wracking, as a 4-lap shootout is definitely not what we want to see. I don't think anyone went down pit road. I mean, it doesn't really make sense to unless you're at the very back. There's almost no laps on these tires. It's just not worth it. And oh boy, I'm getting real nervous now. I don't know why. I've been in this position a million times. Maybe it's just because the stakes are higher. As you know, we got one shot, 9 minutes of damage because you wanted a dive bomb. That's a little interesting. Maybe we'll have to check out the wrecks. I always forget to at the end of the race. I usually just, I'm so ecstatic with my performance that I just take the thumbnail and record the numbers, and you know, we're on our way. But this is what racing's all about, man. This is the time where you're just having an absolute blast, running as fast as you possibly can, and somehow the people next to you are keeping it clean. It seems like the people at the back are not so fortunate. And we have some rage baiting in the chat. Oh boy. I feel like the sympathy from the average iRacer is decreased as I have spent my time on the platform. I feel like sometimes you would get people who apologize. Sometimes, more often than not, I feel these days it's a blame fest, you know. But whatever, you know, as long as we be the change we want to see. That's what I always say. We really got to focus on this restart again. We've got to go when the 15 goes, obviously. Looks like we got a straggler making his way back up to the pack. Wonder if he's repairing damage. And that's it. We will have laps 42, 43, 44, and 45. 4 laps to the finish. And then we're done. Assuming everyone keeps it clean. Although at the rate this is going, that might not happen. Here we go. Pace car's off. Let's watch the leader. Amazing start. We're gonna run just a little high so we can give it some full beans here. And they're wrecking. Oh my gosh, he just... I don't know if he turned himself over the nose of the 7 or if the 7 moved up. But holy... Alright, well, that's gonna put us at a 2-lap shootout, green-white checkered situation, I believe. I'm not really sure what to think about that. That kind of changes our plan, too. We were kind of hoping that we would be on the outside for all of these restarts, and we could just drive home to a 4th. I'll take a podium. But, yeah, cleared himself, I guess. Very interesting stuff here. Let's take a mental note of that and maybe be a little bit wary about running too close to these guys. I think not all of them have great safety ratings here. We are the highest in the lobby with a 4.4, and everyone else is sitting at either very low 2s or sometimes even below 2. Number 15 in front of us has 1.8, which, I mean, hey, I've been there, but... I see. Seems like the 7 car's claiming that the guy turned in front of him. And I wasn't paying too much attention. Alright, but either way, the next flag... Or, sorry, this is not true. The, either way, we get one more green flag run, one more attempt here. And if we all mess it up again, that's it. And we will take home a 3rd. Seven's asking if he's got damage. He looks good to me. I mean, it wasn't a wasn't really a collision per se. It was kind of like the most gentle sort of motion you could have in these things. So I can't imagine he's got that much damage. Oh boy. I'm also a little tired. I don't know how I can be shaking from anticipation and tired at the same time. Please explain that one to me. But, yeah, it's getting wild out here. I think the 17 is pretty clean, so I don't think we'll have to worry about him. Obviously, we just witnessed a incident in
One
front
lap
of
to green.
us.
Line up on the
So we
inside.
know these guys are capable of that. And the guy, very first place is pretty low on the safety rating, so no telling what he could do. But other than that, we have probably a top 10 secured, I would say, unless we get turned. I mean, we could take it chill, and even if we get passed by, 6 guys, we're still chilling. I mean, we could get passed by 10 guys, actually, and we will still go green on iRating. So absolutely no reason for us to make any insane moves. Let's prioritize staying alive. Thoughts? Good talk. Okay. I'm going to put my head down here, and we're going to go silent and focus on this restart, because you guys know the drill. Pace car off, about to go green, watch the leader, yada, yada, yada. Let's lock in, and I will see you guys
Get
at the
ready,
finish.
going green. The pace car is in. Green, green, green. You're now in third. The leader consider 35.736. Car outside. 2 left to go. 2 to go. Stay low. Still there. Keep low. Keep low. White flag. Stay smooth. Keep low. Clear outside. Outside. Still there, hold your line. Stay low. Outside is clear. Car inside. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Inside. 2 wide. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
Oh my gosh, that got a little sketchy there at the end. 13 was sticking his nose under us, and we were obligated to not pit maneuver the 7, or the 21, or whoever it is.
Very good job.
Oh, but we found the room, and we made it across the finish line in a 5th place. I'll take a top 5, honestly. Not worried, or not pressed at all about missing that podium. What a good race. Glad everyone kept it clean. Oh, that was exciting. A little too much excitement for me. But let's get it stopped, and let's actually check out that incident for once. So let's go back here. Lap 44. Let's go. Is this it? 41. Yeah, because it's the 6 car. Okay. So let's look at you on this restart. What happens here? Six, he gets a pretty good start, runs the outside. The 7 has his nose along that rear quarter. Wants to make the pass. Ah, I see. Yep. I was kind of a silly move on the 6. I mean, he would have had a run. He was going to get blocked in, of course, but I mean, in this situation, me personally, he's going to slot up, and you have a guy on your door. I would just give him a little push, Obviously once he's settled, but maybe he didn't want to do that, knowing he wouldn't be settled by the time he made contact. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's very interesting stuff there. I mean, I get it. Actually, yeah, because with 42, you're not expecting another caution, so he would have been pretty slow down the backstretch. I think maybe he could have run even wider than he already did, and then he would have been in a better position come the whatever, the next lap. Here's the numbers though, and I'm just realizing I forgot to take the thumbnail, so I'm gonna go obliterate myself, and the thumbnail you see is not gonna be real. But we actually got a pretty hefty iRating gain out of that. All things considered, pretty good race, I would say. We kept it very clean. That 2x at the very beginning, that's all it takes at this point for us to lose safety rating, so it is what it is. But we are almost back up to our peak iRating. Our peak iRating is 2354, I want to say, something around there. And that is some great news for us. I wonder if potentially, we could have a new all-time high coming up here. Absolutely great stuff. That's all for this one. I'll see you guys in the next one.